Okay, I'm just gonna go outside and get the bloody combination already. I've been like procrastinating doing that. Okay, let's do this. Back courtyard. Oh. Oh. We're like in the middle of a bloodfly nest. In the present. Ugh. Traditional Sarkonian Songs 1. Once again, I think I've seen that. I have.
The Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then.
Yeah, they were.
So he says.
I don't know if Aramis would be... I don't think he would see things my way if I tried to explain to him why I'm here and knocking out all his guards, you know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to just walk up to him and talk to him.
All this talk of the void, such rubbish.
Nice.
One day young Luca will go too far. May I live to see that day. Theo, forgive me.
I told him he was too
You do live to see that day.
Well, who was he
When
expecting?
tonight is over, the Duke will have to trust me. I'll know his secrets too well. Or will that make me too dangerous to keep around?
Oh, there are dogs in the past. Sorry, in the present.
No. The Duke
Damn.
couldn't possibly touch me. This city is nothing without the mines. Perhaps he could run them without me, through lackeys and bureaucrats. Everything I built run like a butcher shop.
Yeah, no, he's predicted that.
Who are you? Why are you in my house?
Oh. Let's not let him see us. Let's not let him see us. I haven't done anything yet. Okay, I'm gonna just go to the prison. Look for the dogs to knock them out. So yeah, there's the two. There are two dogs right there. What are they barking at? What the hell are they barking at? Oh, bloodflies. Are they just going to continually bark at those? No, that one's given up. There we go. Oh. Shit, there's another dog. Okay. As long as that's the last dog, then we're good. We're safe. I like how the point is here, but it's in the past, so... What is that up there? It looks different from the normal nests. Okay, what do we have here? It's not even like a proper nest. What the hell? That was weird. Where are they? They're underneath the platform. Oh, there is actually still a nest up there. I think I'm safe to shoot them with my guns. Because there are no more enemies around in this immediate vicinity, so I can go around with my gun and shoot them. Which is great, because I never use my gun, so it's a good, you know, thing to use it on. See, what the hell's that? Oh, I keep falling down. Yeah, what the hell is this? They're disgusting, whatever they are. Okay, let's just shoot this one. Okay, well, the prison is safe. There's nothing that can hurt me in the prison anymore, it's quiet. So, now, to deal with all the enemies in this time. Oh, is there only one guard down here? I thought there were two. Sweet. Well, that's this whole floor dealt with then. Okay, I think this guard down here will be the easiest to deal with. So long as nothing weird happens.
Told them they wouldn't last a day. Ah, poor kid.
Oh, and there's another guard here I hadn't accounted for. Okay. At the center of this time travel thing, there's like a bone charm of sorts. Huh. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy without Aramis freaking out.
I gotta get back to Dunwall.
What's this door, actually? Huh. Let's see if I can get this guy from here. Okay. That was very successful. Okay, I'm gonna try and make some noise to attract her attention. Uh-oh. That might have been too much noise.
Huh?
I don't have any sleep darts either. Okay. Where is she? Okay. I bet if you're doing a chaos run, this timepiece thing is frickin' fantastic. Pop in, stab, pop back out again. You know.
That notebook contains Stilton's combination.
Okay. What happens if he sees us?
Who are you? Why are you in my house? Why are you here? Did the Duke send you? Leave me alone!
Okay. Damn.
Someone broke in! Help!
Damn it. I was like, is he gonna do anything? Can I just like wander up to him? Can I talk to him maybe? No. Clearly it's like, you shouldn't talk to him because you'll change way too much about the past. You could warn him about what danger he's in. Let's just read the door combination from here. So, the combination's 472. Let's just... 4. There we go. None the wiser. Rorius from the future here. To change the past. Let's be real. I just basically replayed the whole of this chapter, whole of this mission, because I discovered something about this mission that I don't want to allow to happen in the past. I'm changing history, I'm going back in time, and I'm going to change the fate of Aramis Stilton. I'll show some of the former footage of me originally doing the rest of the level, and I'll show some of my footage now of how I'm going to correct my mistakes that I made. So, Aramis is standing in this little gazebo here, in the courtyard area. I've dealt with, basically, other than the front courtyard, I've dealt with all of the guards in the whole level and everything. When I originally played this, when I originally did this, I got up to Aramis Stilton, I stole his combination, and I left him be, and I went to where his little study is, where they have the seance. Turns out that, you know, if you do that, of course, he takes part in the seance, and his mind is forever altered in such a way that he can see the void. That's part of what happens. The side effect of the seance is that he becomes able to see into the void, like a lot of other characters can. You know, once you've been touched by the void, you can see the void. What I tried to do at the time was I tried to talk to Aramis, thinking that maybe I could tell him, warn him of his fate, but I didn't do anything after that. What I didn't know is if I do this...
That notebook contains Stilton's combination. This is to keep you from seeing whatever drove you into a nightmare tonight.
Yeah, you can knock him out, which means that he won't take part in the
By
seance.
rendering Stilton unconscious, I changed the past. But how?
Yeah. And apparently, if you look back now, like, it was, we didn't look at it of course, but there's this normal workers, and the mansion is like, well in good nick. I'm not gonna teleport through yet, but suddenly the mansion is like this super fancy place in the future. It's no longer the madness past. Sorry, it's no longer the dilapidated, destroyed place that it used to be. It's now... Aramis never went mad because he never took part of the seance, so his factory, his area never went to ruin, and I think he still runs the mines in the future, which means the miners are no longer in crazy conditions. The Dust District isn't called the Dust District because it's now not dusty because it was never taken over by the Duke. It's a huge, like, what? I'm gonna take the notes. It's nuts. Yeah, apparently doing that one little thing completely alters the past. I had got everything already, so I'm gonna... Uh-oh. I think the people who are here are gonna be concerned by my presence.
You have to understand. I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
I'm out of here. Yeah, nah, it's too late.
Someone! Help!
It's freaking nuts. Which it means they basically built... I mean, I'm sure this version of the mansion is basically just the same as the past version, but slightly different color scheme. Like, this is nice and blue and stuff like that.
What?
I don't want to die!
Everyone's like... I mean, it's the same guy. There's no guards here anymore, though. I don't think. Well, this guy might attack me.
We don't want you here. Go away. You've been warned. That's all you asked for.
There we go. Yeah, I'll load. We won't do that just yet. But it does mean, I imagine, that there's a ton of stuff that would normally be in the future... Sorry, in the future version of the house that's no longer there, or it's changed. Like, there might be more... I got all the runes, though. I don't know how that's gonna work. Oh, I'm fascinated. Because there's a bunch of puzzles that relied on the fact that there were, like, blood flies in the way, or something like that. But if you've done this, if you've done everything you've done, knocked out Aramis, then the mansion in the future will be very different. Whatever the case, we can go through here again. Yeah, that's so crazy. Like, once again, if I do this... This room used to be full of dust. Like, there was just dust up to the ceiling here. There's no wonder I had, like, none of the money from the level. Like, I'd only got, like, 1/3 of the money or something like that last time. It's because, no doubt, there's a whole bunch of stuff in the future.
I wonder how much time I have before Mr. Stilton returns home. I want to beat out the rugs, but the dust makes him cough.
Too many years in the silver mines. But go ahead, he won't be back until very late tonight. He's throwing a party for one of the miners who's retiring.
They broke the mold when they made old Aramis Stilton.
Yeah.
So true. It's really the man's heart that's made of silver.
Yeah. Oh. They saw me. Okay. Because I've already dealt with the upstairs people, I'm gonna go to this door. The door I've already forgotten the combination to. 472. 4 7 2. Oh dear.
Is everything mixed up here? What happened?
Yeah, I can't use this device in here.
There's an old spirit here. I remember. Delilah.
What we're about
Oh.
to attempt has never been done. It's beyond my understanding, and certainly beyond yours. If anyone has any doubts, set them aside now.
This defies rational understanding. It's the frayed edge when natural philosophy crosses over into something else.
Yes.
There's the Duke.
It. We risk madness.
This is friggin'
The more I
Hypatia.
hear, the more I think this is ill-advised. Who
Aramis.
wants to speak with the dead? If this Delilah
Jindosh.
really was killed or banished
Brianna.
from the world, what if she's lost her mind?
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. So take your positions.
So yeah, like, time's all messed up in here because of whatever they did to get Delilah back. I'm hoping the mission just doesn't just end when I reach whatever conclusion this mission's gonna have. I'm hoping that I'll have time to...
Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars, this is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended.
Wait! Wait! We can't really...
Idiot!
Aramis is like, what the frick is happening?
Returned from the cold, from forever.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
He's like, what the hell?
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I can still see the insides. One has become a stone, the other reforged and marked by the one whose eyes are black.
Poor Aramis. I feel obliged to take care of him out of loyalty to my father.
Wait. You are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for
The
you.
void beyond the world is strange. I won't ever understand all I've seen.
So Delilah could feel our presence.
Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power,
Oh, what the?
can't you?
Is it repeating?
By the stars, this is more exciting than any orgy I've
Yeah, it's
ever
repeating. What the hell?
Wait!
Am I able to do something to stop it? So she, like,
From forever.
took essence from the statue?
It seems to have worked.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I can still see the insides.
obliged to
So there's
take
a
care
statue
of
like
him
this
out of
somewhere.
loyalty to my father.
That we need to destroy.
Wait. You are hidden, but I know who you are. I know.
Focus on the
So yeah, it
void
just keeps repeating over and over.
You can
Um,
feel her
Always conflict. Power.
What happens if I do this on, like...
Wait! Wait!
What happens if I do this?
His brother died on the dirty streets of Dunwood. Struck down in his youth from the cold. From forever. The time when he tried to impress them. To hide his confidence. But he no longer cares. Inside this thing. I knew her. Luca, as a child. Lock it away. We played together at Dunwood Tower.
One has become a stone.
She was a
the other
kitchen girl.
reforged and marked by the
And
one
I-
whose eyes.
I was
Poor Aramis. I feel obliged to take care of him out of loyalty to my
strange power in this place. Wait. You are hidden, but I know who you are. Something she made from whalebones, more powerful than a simple charm. So young, when he attended the academy. So quiet then. They hardly noticed him, but he took it all in. Understood. Perhaps even better than they did.
Yeah, so this device doesn't work here because past and present fuse together at this point. And it's not possible to go into this room in the present because the lock thing's actually broken. Let's go to the seance. Let's go and see how the seance is in this reality when you've made Aramis skip the seance. 2. There we go. Now if we walk through here, of course,
Things seem to be the worst here. The 2 times are overlapping now, somehow.
So.
I should never have kept him on just because he and my father were close.
Where's Aramis Stilton
What
this
we're
end?
about to attempt has never been done.
All of you, Delilah is your rightful empress. You owe her this.
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. So take your positions.
So, I was going to mention before we started doing this that I'm going to jump back to my old footage and show you what I saw originally, and I'll just show you if anything's different with the seance now.
Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended. Do it now!
I am here, returned from the cold, from forever.
She lives.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I thought we'd lost you.
Brianna, Luca, I will never abandon you. Wait, you are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
The void beyond the world is strange.
So, I'll just say that there was no difference in the seance. The only difference is that Aramis isn't standing there and participating, you know? And he doesn't say, like, what is this? What happened? Like, what am I seeing? He doesn't go mad, basically. Yes, everything else is exactly the same. I think some of the other characters add an extra line in where Aramis might have said something. That's the only thing I can see that might be different. So, there's one more thing I can do. Apparently, I'm not actually sure whereabouts it is, or which room they were referring to. It said something about... If I go back... It said something about going to his office. I was looking on the wiki. I just happened to be looking at something about Aramis Stilton on the wiki while just looking for thumbnail stuff for the first episode, and I discovered that, you know, there was all the stuff that that'll happen if you save Aramis, and so I was like, I have to save him. He's one of the only good characters in this game, and we kind of just left him to be mad in his, like, abandoned house.
Such a shame, Aramis Stilton. You could have done so much. Will he ever recover, I wonder?
You stink of the void.
So yeah, he's not useful to us. He's basically forever touched by the void, I guess. So I thought, oh, I gotta go and save him, you know, I gotta fix what Delilah did to Aramis, you know. It's weird, the past has become the safe space now. I can't really roam around the future without getting spotted. Wait, there's another bone charm. Oh! There's a wall that's missing here in the future with a statue of Aramis Stilton. Let's just quick save it. Let's see if I can get in there without being spotted. Oh, that's what the extra bone charm was. That's weird though, because it said at the end of the mission previously that I got all the bone charms. Assassin's Fortune. Bolt packs have a slight chance of having one more bolt. Well, no thank you, but Stilton and Abel to discuss Miner's feud. Yeah. Oh, it's so sweet to see you can have like such a good ending. Oh, Marinola architecture. Yeah, they completed their works. They finished his new office. When it said something about looking at his new office, or going to his office, I thought it meant that you were going to be able to talk to him. Like a new and improved Aramis Stilton. But apparently not. Well, this is his old place, is it? Yeah, this part of the mansion just doesn't even exist in the past. So, I can't walk back in time to look at it. Oh, it's so good. I'm so glad that I discovered this and redid it. Yeah, someone did mention something about Aramis being out, you know, being out of the mansion at the moment. So I'm probably not going to be able to come across him, you know. But still, that's so cool. There's probably a lot of money I could still get throughout the level, but I think I'm gonna have to try and figure out how to get out of here. Wait a minute, what's this room? Is this room still the same? It looks mostly the same. Is safe anything? Safe has new money in it. You'd think after the first time it was stolen from, that they wouldn't just leave it open again, with more money in it. Oh, it's so nice, comparatively speaking. Dude, they're still doing some work. There's still some like damaged stuff in the future. But oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Well, that's gonna make getting out a little harder because there are guards in the past at the front gate. Around the front gate. So yeah, Aramis does have a lot of statues now, which isn't exactly the best thing. It's a little bit I think they're not statues of him, they're statues of miners. They're trying to glorify the whole miner situation, you know, which is noble. We're just seeing like statues of people. I don't know, it looks lavish and unnecessary. Okay, let's try to go to the past. Sneak around here. Well, let's see how well I've done on this mission. I found one blueprint.
I need to get out of here. Back to the dreadful whale.
Yeah. I'm just gonna save it, and I'm gonna see if we've got everything. I might have missed some things. But we'll figure that out in a minute. Go to the Dust District. I was gonna say, I have a feeling that we're gonna be having to actually go through the very little bit of the previous mission. You know, a little bit of mission 6. Just before we get back to the dreadful whale. Oh, I can use my powers again. Yay. I've missed it. Yeah, I can't use this anymore. This device is useless to me now. What's gonna happen? Yeah. I was like, that can't be it.
Look around you. A crumbling island at the very edges of the void. But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
Yeah, there's all these like cloaked people. They're the ones who made the outsider who he was.
I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the rooms only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted to the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none.
Yeah.
She found this place. The island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it.
That's actually quite funny. The fact that the outsider has like a... Oh, I can't jump on the slab. The outsider has something that he can't deal with, you know, and he doesn't like it. That's funny. Alright, well let's... Oh god! I thought I would just run through it, and it would take me there.
You have to give
Never
Delilah
mind.
credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her.
Yeah.
Reaching it won't be easy.
It's like a Horcrux.
But what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
Yeah. Man, Hypatia looks absolutely mad. Like this. Yeah, this is like a little throwback. These are all the people we've dealt with. Except we haven't got to Luca yet. Luca and Delilah are the only people in this room that we haven't directly made contact with since coming here, you know. Aramis we've talked to now. Hypatia we saved. Jindosh we've killed. Well, no, we didn't kill him. We mutilated him. Brianna we've disconnected. Yeah. Now all that's left is Luca and
The
Delilah.
world contains more mysteries than I imagined.
Okay, well, finally.
Now to meet up with Sokolov again at the skiff, after a very strange day.
Yeah. Which way did I come from? I think it was down here, wasn't it? No, that's right. We were up here with, where Megan was. Megan was up here. Well, let's head back. Man, it feels like a millennia since I've been down here.
The Duke will get what's coming to him, Megan. Leaders rise and fall.
You're back. That was quick.
Quick?
So is Stilton. Maybe I don't even want to know. It's not right, what happened to Aramis. He deserved better.
Oh, Batista
Remember what you
mining
saw
is...
here when you're back in Dunwall, Emily. My final lesson, perhaps.
Yeah.
Are you ready to leave?
Yep.
The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see what I missed.
Yes. I found a way to get around Paolo and Byrne, and I've been to Stilton's house. Let's go.
Yeah. 4 bodies detected? Well, that's alright, it's okay. Despite having 4 bodies detected in this mission, and only 2 in the previous, having 4 still means that I'm way up here in stealth and non-lethal. So, take that, mission 6. With mission 6, 2 bodies detected made my stealth go down to here. It was like just above neutral. I was so mad. Oh, whatever the case, yeah, never detected, merciful. Now, what did we miss? Okay, there was no shrines, but I missed only 1,000 coins. It's not a huge deal. I got everything else. I'm pretty happy with that. I found both the paintings. I found the only blueprint that was in the level. All the runes and bone charms, of course. Yeah, awesome. I got leaky basement, found the rune in the flooded basement, and collapsed balcony, which is that those are both achievements that I got during the mission. Manipulated time to collapse the balcony. I got all the items for the level, so that's a victory to me. Well, once again, I'll go through the end, and I'll show anything that's different. I'll show off anything that's different. So the Dust District should look way different. There's no Jindosh lock on the door, because the Jindosh lock was set up to keep people away from Aramis. It was something Luca decided that he felt guilty about Aramis' situation, and so he got Jindosh to create the lock for Aramis as a way of... It was like keeping Aramis in and keeping people away from Aramis. So this is probably going to play out exactly the same.
Now to meet up with Sokolov again at the skiff, after a very strange day.
You almost wonder, like, you'd think Sokolov and Megan...
Why'd they slow down flow 4? Did Martin say? Apparently the family committee made a request. Too much dust was pissing down.
At least Stilton listens to them. More than I can say for the Grand Guard.
Yeah, the Duke is rotten and it spreads out from there. But Airman Stilton is a good man.
I'll tell him you said that. He drinks at my brother's pub.
He knows we appreciate him. Karnaca has problems, but it could be a lot worse here in this district.
It could.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow.
Oh, there's still a lot of dust here, though. Huh. That's interesting. I would have thought there would be less dust. Oh, there's new bone charms and...
This is the Duke of Circos.
Oh my god.
At the request of Aramis Stilton, I'm told I need to present another set of awards to critical mind workers. For safety. Certainly not productivity this time.
Not this time.
You should all thank Stilton. The only one of you lazy ingrates worth anything. Back to work, all of you.
You up for a beer later?
Oh, that's fascinating.
If we get approval for the new ventilation shaft, it'll mark a real victory. More air means less dusty lung.
Oh, Lucia Pasta.
Lucia Pastor, right? You deserve thanks for helping the people here.
Considering who you are, I don't know whether to feel honored that you recognize me, or to yell at you for propping up the Duke while he's shitting all over Serkonos.
And who do you think I am?
I'm not stupid. Whether the newspapers and the posters in the street are right or wrong, I know who you are. And I hope you're here to end Luca Abella's tyranny. Either way, we haven't been sitting around waiting for you to clean up your mess.
Sounds like you have a plan.
No, nothing that solid. Not yet. But I believe the Duke will fall, eventually. All I can say is that when you reach the Grand Palace, just be aware that not everyone there is your enemy. Trust your judgment.
All right. I'll remember that.
Anyway,
Okay.
good luck. There's still a chance to make something new here in Karnaca. Something that serves everyone, not just some rapacious bastard with a title.
Yeah, so... I don't believe... I don't know if the runes and bone charms appeared at the at the end last time as well. This is absolutely fascinating. Because yeah, now that we've changed, like, that was a significant thing to change, you know? Previously we've changed little things, we've changed little pieces that had minor effects on the history. But no, we changed such a drastic thing right now that the whole world around the Dust District and around the story of the game has shifted. Yeah, now there's more bone charms and runes that just didn't exist before. Spiritual pool. Oh, mana regeneration's faster. Oh, that's one that I've been wanting for ages. I might make another bone charm. Another, you know, created one.
Another thing. While all the prominent city leaders attended the most recent palace dinner, yes, it's true, I excluded Vice Overseer Liam Byrne. Contrary to what the Abbey believes, I do not hate him. But no one tells me when to stop drinking. And how is it possible to eat when someone is sermonizing on the risks of consuming vermin? Why is this even a question? Whoever wanted to eat rat flesh in the first place? Apart from the unfortunate poor, they're excluded from house functions.
Oh dear. But how much of that would... I feel like there are holes now in the narrative. Surely the people we took out along the way, were they even taken out in this reality? I mean, I'm sure they were. Like, but Liam Byrne and Paolo, we took them out originally, but because the Dust District isn't as dusty anymore, maybe the Howlers and maybe the Howlers don't exist in this world, so Paolo doesn't exist, which means that Liam Byrne wouldn't have a war here, so he probably wouldn't be here.
Or a blessing to linger past your time in the world.
Oh, I'm so glad I can do this again. Oh, it's been so long. Oh dear. We're gonna find the remaining extra runes and bone charms.
Ooh, somebody's packing weapons.
See, in areas that were once just, yeah, in a bunch of places where there was just nothing really of any significance, there's now, some bone charms and runes and stuff.
To Stilton soon about new safety rules for the mines. Fewer hours for the children working down there, too.
Why does Pastor care in the first place? She isn't one of us. Never seen her carrying a pick or a shovel.
There's a rumor that she was in love with a miner. Someone who died in an accident. They say his body's still under the mountain, buried in silver.
I think Lucia Pastor just has a good heart and a strong will.
Well, if Stilton listens to what she has to say, instead of following every idiotic request coming from the Grand Palace, I won't complain.
Stilton's not a bad man. I bet things would be a lot worse without him running the mines.
Yeah. Oh, how they don't know. Where is it? There it is. Strong arms. You choke enemies. Oh. Oh. Oh, another one that I really wanted. Oh, I'm so glad I'm so glad I replayed this bit. There we go. Got a couple of mana and 1 health thing on that one, and I've equipped now strong arms. I could make... Actually, I'm going to make 1 more bone charm. I just thought I'd quickly join these two together as well. They're ones that are... Oopsies. They're ones that are interesting. Oh. They weren't necessary. It wasn't exactly necessary. But I just thought I'd make another double one that has 2 physical related ones. So climbing speed's faster and choke speed is faster. So. Now, what else have we got around here? There's 1 more black bone charm down there, and I think that's it. So, let's go grab that. Oh, I'm so glad we're back. I got my powers back. I can't use the timepiece anymore, of course. But, I love my powers. And they've got the faster regeneration now, so... Although it still took a while to regenerate, just then.
Careful with that sword. The Grand Guard won't like it.
Hmm. Too bad the Grand
Maybe
Guard
no one
aren't
else will
here.
even notice. But things have changed here.
Yeah.
For the better.
They've changed so drastically as well. Okay, so the Black Bone Charm must be down here somewhere. With, Sokolov and Megan. What's this? Familiar scent. Wolfhounds cannot smell you. Oh. But no. I might equip that later if I need to. If I feel like I need to or want to. Being able to use Dark Vision again. Oh, so good. Oh dear. For so long I felt so stunted.
We'll get what's coming to him, Megan. Leaders rise and fall. Even the greatest problems are resolved.
You're back. That was quick.
It's fascinating. I don't understand what the premise of them coming here in the first place is now, but if you can see, if you look closer, Megan's now got both of her
Remember
eyes.
what you saw here when you're back in Dunwall, Emily. My final lesson, perhaps.
So the dialogue is the same. She's got her hand back. Something that we know about Megan is that she went to Aramis's place when he went missing.
Let's get back to the dreadful whale.
The night that he went missing, she went and visited him. And in her battle with the Grand Guard outside his place, she lost her arm, or lost her hand, and lost one of her eyes. And so she had like an eye patch, as well as like something just covering her stump on one of her arms. She's now got full use of both of her hands now.
Sorry I couldn't take you to see Stilton myself, but I guess you found the place. Years back, Stilton was always quiet about the Duke. I never figured out just why. Lucky for the miners, Aramis Stilton does all he can against the Duke's destructive ways.
I know why Aramis was soft on the Duke originally. I won't mention it here, but there's story reasons.
Are you ready to
it's
leave?
Hinted at.
The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
So this place is still the Dust District. It's still dusty, but nowhere near as bad as it was under the Duke's control. So yeah, let's go.
Yes, I found a way to get around Paolo and Byrne, and I've been to Stilton's house. Let's go.
Yeah. Did I get I got everything? Yep. And I got way more of these. Originally I got 2 of these. I had collapsed balcony and leaky basement. But yeah. This time I went to an area where I found where the master key was. I never found it originally. I found it, I knew where it was when replaying it, and several guards that I just didn't bother to take out originally had a master key on them, which I could have got, but whatever. I got a mind-made hole by saving Aramis, but then also I got a better today because I went to his new office in the Altered Present, where that bone charm was. Yeah. So, I went back in time and fixed my error to make the past in this time better. We're going back twice, but you know, past Rory will take it from here. Whatever the case, let's just watch the cutscene into the next mission.
Duke Luca Abel tore down the original palace in Karnaca, his birthplace, in order to build a lavish structure that cost enough to feed everyone in Serkonos for years. It's said to be a sprawling estate to humble all others, a monument to his ego and sense of princely entitlement. But whatever the Duke has done to his nation happened while I was Empress. In Dunwall, we were content to look the other way as long as the silver kept flowing. I've got to get inside the Grand Palace, deal with the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Wow. We're gonna steal her soul. Oh, I don't remember getting a thing from that mission.
Can you feel it? This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You should be at peace.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
Wait, do we put Delilah's soul in the heart? That's weird. But whatever the case, oh, the silver graph here is the special thing, the souvenir from the previous mission, the Dust District mission. I don't think I got a souvenir from that previous mission. Damn it. I might have to go back and have a look to see what it is. So, one more thing I wanted to add. I discovered that this calendar is actually the souvenir for the mission that we just did. So, a crack in the slabs souvenir is this calendar. But whatever the case, this has been a long recording. But we got through the whole of Mission 7. So now there's just Mission 8, and then Mission 9, and that's it. That's the rest of the game. But until next time, if you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. We're getting real close. We're getting real close to the end. I really want to see... I'm really curious to see the stuff about the Duke. I thought we might learn a little more about the Duke in this mission, but actually it turns out we learned a little bit. We learned about the fate of Aramis, and we learned about some of the things, some of his involvement with the others. It was cool to see everyone lined up like that, all of the people, all the pawns in the grand scheme, you know. Thank you so much for watching, and as always,